the Shadowed Kingdom. At the heart of the Shadowed Kingdom stood the sorcerer's labyrinthine castle, an imposing structure that loomed over the desolate landscape. Its towering spires reached towards the storm-laden sky, and the air surrounding it crackled with an otherworldly energy. The survivors, clad in tattered remnants of what were once regal garments, knew that within the castle's shadowed halls lay the key to breaking the necromantic plague that had befallen their land. Among the survivors were Lady Isabella, a former noble with a steely determination, Captain Leonhardt, a skilled swordsman with a haunted past, Alaric the alchemist, a reclusive scholar with knowledge of arcane lore, and Alara, a rogue with a penchant for stealth and cunning. Together, they formed an unlikely alliance, united by the shared goal of liberating their kingdom from the sorcerer's dark grip. As the survivors approached the castle's foreboding gates, Lady Isabella addressed the group with a mix of urgency and conviction. The answers we seek lie within the castle. We must navigate its treacherous halls, face the horrors that await, and unveil the source of this curse. Our kingdom depends on it. Captain Leonhardt, his weathered eyes scanning the imposing structure, nodded in agreement. We tread on dangerous ground, but it is a risk we must take. The sorcerer's dark experiments have twisted our people into abominations. We owe it to them to end this nightmare. The survivors, steeled by a shared purpose, pushed open the castle gates, their creaking hinges echoing through the desolate courtyard. The air within the castle walls felt suffocating, and an unsettling silence settled over the group as they ventured into the labyrinth of shadows that awaited them. The first room they entered seemed deceptively ordinary, a grand hall adorned with faded tapestries and crumbling statues. However, as they progressed, the room revealed its true nature. The walls seemed to close in on them, and the air grew heavy with an oppressive force. Lady Isabella, feeling the weight of the encroaching darkness, spoke with a sense of unease. This castle twists reality itself. We must remain vigilant and trust in one another, she cautioned. The survivors pressed on, navigating the labyrinthine halls that seemed to shift and rearrange at the whim of an unseen force. Each room they entered presented a new challenge. A library where the books whispered forbidden secrets, a dining hall where illusions of a lavish feast turned to dust, and a gallery where portraits of the sorcerer's malevolent acts seemed to come to life. As they delved deeper into the castle's mysteries, the survivors faced not only physical challenges, but also the shadows of their own pasts. Captain Leonhardt, haunted by the memories of a failed defense against the sorcerer's forces, found himself confronting spectral illusions of fallen comrades. Ilara, her nimble footsteps echoing through the corridors, faced the echoes of a betrayal that had led to her exile from the kingdom. In a room veiled in perpetual darkness, Alaric the alchemist, with a lantern casting feeble light, uncovered a hidden laboratory. The alchemical experiments within revealed the true extent of the sorcerer's malevolent power. Vials containing the essence of the cursed plague, twisted creatures trapped in magical stasis, and forbidden tomes that detailed the dark arts, all testified to the sorcerer's insidious experiments. As the survivors navigated the castle's labyrinth, each room seemed to unveil a different facet of the sorcerer's madness. A chamber of illusions played on their deepest fears, a crypt held the restless spirits of the sorcerer's victims, and a throne room draped in shadows hinted at the sorcerer's ultimate ambition: to ascend to a godlike status through the suffering of his subjects. In a moment of revelation, Lady Isabella uncovered a hidden passage leading to the castle's highest tower, an ethereal spire that pierced the storm-laden sky. The survivors ascended the spiral staircase, each step resonating with the weight of the sorcerer's malevolence. At the tower's summit, they encountered an arcane ritual in progress, the sorcerer himself channeling dark energies to maintain his hold over the cursed kingdom. The sorcerer, his eyes ablaze with malevolent power, turned to face the intruders. "You dare to challenge me? Fools! The power I wield transcends mortality itself. This kingdom belongs to me, and none shall defy my rule." Lady Isabella, undeterred by the sorcerer's arrogance, stepped forward with a resolute gaze. "Your reign of darkness ends here, sorcerer. We will break the curse and free our kingdom from your tyranny." The ensuing battle was a clash of arcane forces, shadows twisting and colliding as the sorcerer unleashed the full extent of his dark powers. Captain Leonhardt, his sword clashing with the sorcerer's ethereal defenses, fought with a fierce determination. Alara, weaving through the chaotic battleground, struck from the shadows with deadly precision. Alaric, armed with alchemical concoctions, sought to disrupt the sorcerer's control over the necromantic plague. As the battle raged, the survivors faced not only the sorcerer's formidable magic, but also the haunting memories that echoed within the castle's confines. Illusions of loved ones lost, echoes of past mistakes, and the relentless whispers of the undead fueled the sorcerer's power. Lady Isabella, amidst the chaos, uncovered a hidden truth, a forbidden pact that bound the sorcerer to a malevolent entity, granting him the power to control life and death. With this revelation, the survivors focused their efforts on disrupting the sorcerer's connection to the dark entity. Alaric, his alchemical expertise put to the test, crafted a potion that could sever the sorcerer's unholy alliance. Captain Leonhardt, his sword infused with a mystical essence, struck a decisive blow that weakened the sorcerer's defenses. In a climactic moment, Lady Isabella channeled the survivors' collective resolve into a binding ritual. The sorcerer, writhing in agony, felt the malevolent entity's grip loosen as the survivors' combined strength overcame his dark magic. The ethereal spire trembled, and the sorcerer, his once almighty form now diminished, fell to his knees. The survivors, guided by Lady Isabella's leadership and their shared determination, witnessed the sorcerer's defeat as the malevolent entity that had empowered him dissipated into the shadows. The castle, no longer shrouded in oppressive darkness, seemed to exhale a sigh of relief. The survivors, standing amidst the ruins of the sorcerer's tower, looked out over the liberated kingdom. The once zombified citizens, freed from the curse, emerged from their mindless stupor, their eyes regaining a spark of recognition. Lady Isabella, gazing at the revitalized kingdom, spoke with a mix of solemnity and hope. "Our journey was fraught with darkness, but we prevailed. The shadowed kingdom is free once more, and its people can rebuild." As the survivors descended from the castle, the storm clouds that had lingered over the kingdom began to disperse. The sun's rays, long obscured by the sorcerer's malevolence, bathed the land in a warm glow. The survivors, forever changed by their harrowing ordeal, emerged as the champions who had broken the curse and restored light to the shadowed kingdom. The people, grateful for their deliverance, looked to Lady Isabella, Captain Leonhart, Alara, and Alaric as symbols of hope. The survivors, bound by the trials they had faced, carried with them the echoes of the sorcerer's labyrinth, a testament to the resilience of those who dared to confront the shadows and emerge into the light.